Eastern Kentucky last summer left so many people looking for a new place to live. FEMA helped to provide temporary housing for people who needed it. News Channel 3's Ariana Mintz shares a story of how a couple who now has finally has a place to call home for good. They are the first flood survivors in Floyd County to buy a FEMA temporary housing unit.
She said, "Are you all right?" I said, "No." I said, "We have nowhere to go."
This is a problem a lot of people faced after the flood in July 2022. Parts of eastern Kentucky faced devastation, leaving people with nowhere to go.
She said, "Yes, you do." I said, "Where?" She said, "The lodge is helping people like you, and you get a room, and you stay in here. We'll bring your lunch to you. You come and, we'll take care of you. If you need anything, let me know."
Before she got that answer from her cousin, she said she had to try and keep the water out of her house.
I don't know. It just felt different because I was always pulling the driveway and the home would be there, and then all of a sudden it's gone in a blink of an eye.
Karen and her husband lived at the lodge for a while after living in a camper. The camper was at Cornelius's mom's place. After living at the lodge, they moved into a cabin.
I told Cornelius, I said, "I don't know if we should unbox their stuff. I think we should just cut holes in them because we'll probably end up moving again."
And they did end up moving again, but this time it was different.
After moving around from place to place for a very long time, the Spears are now the official owners of this home right behind me.
And now it's our place, and we got a home to stay with Church of Christ help and Lord above.
The church and FEMA both helped the Spears when they needed it the most. They now own a home that was temporary housing from FEMA. The church helped with the essentials: a washer, a dryer, a bed, and something else.
And Sean said, and he called me and he said, "Karen said, you have a letter stating how much that you'll be forgiven for this trailer." And I said, "Yes, I do." He said, "I'm going to come over and get a copy." And he got a copy, and next thing we know, he brought the money, and it was just like a big relief.
Sean says they were blessed to have the money to help.
We want to help. As Karen said, we never met Karen. I never met her. I had no idea who she was, but I knew that we knew that she needed help.
Because he told me when I'm going to get the mattress and stuff, he said, "Karen, don't you give up." That's what he said, "Don't give up. Give me a hug." Then we brought the check over. Told me, he said, "We're not strangers no more, we're family."
With FEMA saying they would keep checking in on them and making a new family, the Spears' story is one of kindness from those you'd never expect. Ariana Mintz, WSAZ, News Channel 3, Floyd County.
And FEMA says for those in their manufactured housing units to be on the lookout for a letter. If you haven't received one yet, the letter is an offer to go ahead and buy the home, but you only have a limited time to show interest in purchase.